Good morning, aspirant. Hope you all are doing well. Your days are going productive and you are doing excellent in your studies. Few days ago, BRC 2025 notification for OCS and Dgfs exam has been released, as you know, and I hope till now you have filled your application form. Now we will be discussing the holistic preparation strategy for 2025 OCS DGFS exam. But before knowing that, we should be well aware of cutoffs of this examination so that we can plan accordingly or with data statistically. Let's get started. First, we will be discussing the difficulty level of this examination. Few trends has been found in difficulty levels of this examination, and I am going to reveal that with you with the cutoff analysis and obviously with my experience in this examination. So let's get started. In 2020, the cutoff for chemistry written was of 147 out of 300. Obviously, if you don't know, I am just letting you know that the exam is of 300 marks, and uh, within these 300 marks there will be 100 question, and each question will be of 3 marks with -1 negative marking, so 300. Okay, so generally people say that nearly about 150 is cut off, but let's see. In 2020, the cutoff marks were 147 out of 300. In 2021, it was very high, 165. In 2022, it was 139. In 2023, it was one of the lowest, that is 127. I'm telling you the reasons why cutoff is very high, why it is cutoff is low, what is the exam pattern. Actually, in BRC exam, they do not publish any official question paper or answer keys. So previous getting previous year questions is very much difficult. You can refer J Chemistry channel. In this chemistry channel, they share yearly mind based question. Actually, the students of that channel generally share with them those questions, and based on that, uh, Jyoti ma'am shares those questions, memory based questions. Okay, in 2023 127, and in 2024 again high 164. Now, in before 2021, there was a different kind of question paper, but after 2022, a different type of questions is being asked. Before 2021, what used to happen, that the question level was of IIT jam type. Few questions, among all questions, few questions which were supposed to be difficult, those were of IIT jam level, and others question were of NEET JE level. Okay, so this type of question in this range they used to ask questions. Okay, and obviously there will be subject specific question, like in IIT jam examination many things we need, study in details, those things will be asked. Okay, and there is obviously maths. Okay, maths, but in 2023, what happened, suddenly they introduced, and in 2022, what they did, they just started asking a difficult question from photochemistry, some difficult name reactions, for example Hoffman Loeffler fatigue rearrangement, this kind of organic photochemistry type of questions they started to ask. In 2023, another surprising thing, they started asking lot of questions from analytical chemistry. Okay, those things are not conventional. BRC was not used to ask this type of question, photochemistry, analytical chemistry, this kind of thing. In 2024, again the question level, overall question level, has started getting more difficult. So with these few years, with this last 3 years analysis, we can say that the questions they're asking are of IIT jam to gate level. They're more focusing on gate level questions. In 2024 and 2023, the questions they asked from physical and organic chemistry, those were, uh, you know, type of a gate type of question paper. So those are preparing for gate or NEET examination. It's an undue advantage for them because questions are coming in this range. Okay, so with this in mind, and you have to be prepared for that. Be prepared for what? Be prepared for such kind of new things you will be getting in the exam paper. Every year you will be getting some new chapters which will be majorly focused. Okay, so you don't have to be panic and be mentally prepared that okay, there may be one or two chapter that maybe we think these are not important, but they can ask questions from them. So you have to get mentally prepared for that. Okay, so don't just say if in any any BRC preparation strategy video which were uploaded in few years, 2 3 5 10 years ago in YouTube, there the story was something different. So if you are just preparing in this zone, it will not work for you. Okay, so you have to prepare in gate level. Okay, then only you can tackle this kind of high cutoff. I consider these cutoffs as high cutoff. See, one interesting change, suppose in the 164 165 this type of cutoffs were earlier also, but this cutoff was for easy questions, but this type of cutoff is difficult question, difficult question. Okay, so it is very concerning because in difficult question, if this high cutoff is being performed by the students, then you can think of how genius your competitors are. So you have to beat them. What is basically a competitive exam? We have to just score better than the last person in the cutoff. You have to just score above the last person of the cutoff. So that should be your preparation level. So you can think in difficult question, if people are scoring this high kind of high marks, so their preparation level is obviously good, and many students will be there who are previous rankers. See, one more shocking thing I am telling you. Suppose in 2022, suppose 5,000 candidate, uh, just 1 second. Suppose in 2022 300 candidates attempted for interview, so they just qualified exams, but how many of them selected? For example, 20 student get selected. So these 280 students, they will appear again, who has the experience of last years. So again they are your competitors in the next year also. Again, nearly 280 people will be there who have experience of clearing those exams. So these people are your true competitors. And there will be rankers from NET, GATE, okay, single digit, double digit rankers. So their uh, basic level is very, 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 very good. Their base is very good. So they are definitely going to score better. So if you have to appear in the list, then you have to work very hard. And keeping in mind that they are not asking basic level questions anymore. So you have to switch your preparation in this direction. Now, what can we do? If you are watching the video in the mid of January, then apparently you have 1.5 months in your hand, nearly about 40 days. Based on how many days you have, you can plan accordingly. In previous trends, what we have noticed that in almost every year, the weightage of physical chemistry is very high. Then organic plus analytical, then inorganic. plus math. Okay. So keeping in focus, if you are studying 4 hours a day for BRC exam, then invest your time accordingly. If you are preparing full time, then obviously you should give 40 to 50% time in physical chemistry. So from this day till the exam date, the time you are going to invest for this preparation, 40 to 50% time should be invested on physical chemistry only. Clear? Now, what you have to do, you have to go through those difficult theories. No, how much time you have, just make a list that which chapter for net gate you have covered till now. Suppose in physical chemistry you have covered 6 chapters. Suppose 3 chapters you have not covered, those were in the syllabus of net gate. If their weightage is very high, those are very important chapter. For example, electrochemistry, for example, kinetics, for example, thermodynamics. If those chapter you did not cover, then cover them. Okay, quantum. Okay, so if you did not cover these important chapters, then you have to just cover them. But otherwise, if you have left some less important chapters for a net gate, for example, surface chemistry. Okay, so what you have to do, just revise them. Just revise them after 2 complete set of revision. If you get extra time, then pick a new chapter for each subject. First complete physical chemistry, first complete 2 set of revision of physical chemistry. So first physical chemistry 2 set of revision, then organic plus analytical 2 set of revision, then inorganic plus math 2 set of revision. After that, if you have extra time, then pick new chapters. No matter what uh, is left behind, but those chapters you have covered, that may be 50% of your syllabus. Suppose in physical chemistry you have covered till now 50% of your syllabus. First revise them 2 times, then pick new chapters. Am I clear? I hope so. So this will be your plan and guidance. So divide your 40 days in 3 segments. What are the 3 segments? First, this 2 set of revision, this segment. Suppose you are preparing a plan, you have to prepare your plan accordingly. Everyone's plan, everyone's aptitude is different. Everyone's planning, everyone's study is different. Everyone's completed syllabus percentage is different. So you have to plan accordingly. First 2 set of revision. Suppose you are taking n number of days here. Okay, so you have to fix by yourself. Okay, don't take more than 15 days. Don't take more than 15 days for this. Okay, you have to just complete this. Don't take more than 15 days. Now in this time, just keep in a 10 days zone. Okay, just cover new chapters. Okay, new chapters. First try to cover physical chemistry, try to cover in this zone. Okay, physical chemistry, then organic plus analytical, then inorganic plus math. But will you cover those all those physical chemistry chapters left? No, you have to again prioritize among them. Cover top 3 chapters. Suppose you have 5 chapters left, we will cover top 3 chapters. In organic plus analytical, just cover top 2 chapters which you were left. In inorganic plus math, just cover top 2 chapters. Not math you will be just reading those formula, I hope. But in inorganic chemistry, just read 2 uncompleted chapters, which will be according to you, which will be of top priority. So this, suppose 15 days and 10 days, 25 days is covered. Now again revision plus test. Now I'm telling you about test. Take any practice book. Take any practice book for net gate level. Take any practice book for net gate level, and within this practice book, pick up few number of questions within time limit. For 100 question, you will just taking 100 question, and you will be giving yourself only 2 hours of time. In 2 hours of time, you have to you have to attempt this 100 question, and after that you have to mark accordingly. This 300 out of 300 marks, if you making it correct, then plus 3, making it wrong, then minus 1, unattempted 0. So based on that, make your own test series. Make your own test series. Okay. If you are purchasing test series from any organization, that's definitely good. They are basically putting previous year questions mostly. So just compilation of previous year questions uh, in alternative way. Okay, some physical, some organic, some inorganic questions uh, merged together. Okay, so you can prepare your own test series. So uh, in the last times you will be doing just revision plus test, revision plus test, revision plus test. That's all. So this was my final suggestion to make your own test series. This is just basically for keeping you practice in the question paper, because how much you read doesn't matter. Ultimately, you are not just going to write theories. You have to attempt questions. You have to make options, make correct options ticked. Okay. So I hope you have got some clarity about this BRC attempt. I hope everyone following this strategy will be seeing their name in the list and appearing for interview. Till then, have a nice day. Jai Shri Krishna. Radhe Radhe.